MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, you go to 2019 Seattle.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here's Mookie Betts. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Gordon is up with it, and quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith's on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 1 for 10. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
1-1 the count. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 0 count. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ground ball left side. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in next the first baseman / DH Ryan Healy. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 1 hit in 19 tries. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Called strike 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Beckham ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Leone, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This is lifted out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Mariners 0. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. A ball and no strikes. Beckham, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set. Here it comes. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
One and one now to Encarnacion. Popped him up. Devers ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Beckham on 3rd. Navarez on 2nd. Gordon at 1st. 2 out in the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Bradley. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. Martinez absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Up high in the air. Healy is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Zero.
1-2 now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Steve Pearce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a ball lined to the left side. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Pierce on at first, nobody out. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
No
He
strike.
may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Malik Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 now to Mookie. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham is up with it, and there's out number 2. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. high in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The high fastball is in there. Full count now, 3-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got it.
Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Altavilla is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Beckham is there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. In now, Steve Pearce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bogarts has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. Zach Roscoe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Count remains 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit in the air to left field. Santana moves over and he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One down. Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
This pitch is popped up. Pierce shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Sam Tuivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tuivalala, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 0-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Smith. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 196 for his career. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Santana has a beat on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 2-0 Boston. Digging in, Domingo Santana. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Wade LeBlanc to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching.